So we have these wild strawberries here, and we have these little lizards. There's hundreds of them, and they will come and they will eat these strawberries. I haven't been able to tape them yet, but what I'm getting at is we're okay with them getting 30% of this produce, these wild strawberries. We consider that an investment in this property to have those beautiful animals here. And the 30% that they take over is the price to pay. Yesterday I moved some rocks in the garden, and there was a whole bunch, there was 2 bunches of lizard eggs.
Yeah, here are the lizard eggs. I covered them back up and protected them. And hopefully they will hatch, and we'll have a whole bunch of new lizards on the property.
¿Grabas? Hola, grillo. No. Yeah? Yeah.
I could have removed them, but I didn't. I left them, which is an investment for people that come here to see these lizards running around. It's interesting, we have a real process where we try to plant 30% more plant material, produce, and we're willing to sacrifice that. And we don't spray because of that, because we sacrifice that amount. We don't use fertilizers, chemicals, anything, but we're willing to give up that 30% to keep this place pristine. So when you're doing your gardening, add 30% and consider that your investment towards pesticides or fertilizers or whatever. You can actually have a cleaner garden if you're willing to lose a certain portion of your produce to birds and animals. We have many birds that show up. They pick berries everywhere. They take uvillas. Everything is harvested by them. And what that does is it allows us to keep this place completely without any pesticides. Kohlrabi here growing against the wall, and something's eating it. And what I want to do is I want to figure out what type of gardener you are. Would you be willing to basically come back? We have some bite marks here. So all I do is I'll come in here and cut it off. There's another bite mark there. It's a bit small, but I'm harvesting it anyways. So depending on the type of person or gardener you are, you would either throw this out completely or you'd cut away the bite marks. And what I'm referring to, why I'm talking about this, is we're willing to put up with this to some extent. So what we do is we have other kohlrabi beds, so we're willing to give up 30%. And by planting kohlrabi here, kohlrabi over there, kohlrabi amongst those plants over there, kohlrabi over there, we lower our risk of the rats or the mice eating these plants, these kohlrabi. So with a bit of planning and a bit of care, you don't really need to use too many chemicals or fertilizers or pesticides, but it requires a little bit of tolerance on your part. If you're tolerant enough to to give up 30% of your produce, then your garden will be a lot cleaner and you will be a lot healthier by eating this really organic food.